Welcome to the Pretty and Profiting Show, your favorite show for branding, beauty, business, and the truth of how to be a boss lady and build your empire. Pause the show right now and grab your free gift at profitablepersonalbrand.com/hot. It's a workbook and audio training on 5 high-performing strategies to dominate your market and add an extra $1,000 to $10,000 to your bottom line. And now, your host. She's a fierce, creative freaking genius who is known by many as Nikki Hustle. Nicole K. Lundy.
Hey, welcome back to today's episode. I'm your host, Nicole K. Lundy. Today, we're talking about how to generate profitable market value. So I'm excited about today's episode because I remember when I first started my business back in 2009. And like many entrepreneurs, I was caught up in the super busy but not productive work mode, which led to lackluster results. Now, to keep it all the way real, when I say lackluster results, I'm talking about my total revenue for the year, $10,000 the first year, $12,000 the second year. Real deal lackluster results. Crazy. I was struggling, yet I was busy. It didn't even make sense. So, I would come up to catch my breath for 2 seconds, eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then I went back to being busy with these lackluster, ridiculous results. So after a few years in this cycle, I was completely burnt out. And I know, if you're listening to today's episode, you are either at this point or you've been here at this point. The thing is, I came to realize that although I was busy, I was only busy doing admin stuff, organizing, editing my website, all of the stuff that kept me playing small, but actually did not push my brand forward and give me a steady, constant stream of new clients and business opportunities. You see, as CEOs and entrepreneurs, we have 24 hours in a day like everybody else, in addition to balancing this demanding lifestyle with our relationships, with our family, with other responsibilities. So if we don't maximize our time when we are actually working, it's like we're shooting ourselves in the foot. And it leads us to that cycle of struggle and being burnt out. So today, I want to talk about how to generate profitable market value. I'm going to break it down into 3 specific strategies because I want to keep it simple. They are 1, value proposition, 2, differentiation, and 3, marketability. So let's get into it. Value proposition. Your value proposition must answer the question that your prospects are asking themselves, which is, why should I buy this specific product or service or idea? Your value proposition must answer this in a compelling way. You cannot be boring. You have to bring your passion 100% into your value proposition. So in creating a good value proposition, the trick is to know your product, your service, or your idea super well. Like nobody else can know this better than you. You have to know how it compares with those of your competitors. And most importantly, you must put yourself in your customer's shoes to find the answers. So, step 1, you have to know your customer. Think from the perspective of your customer and know the answers to, who is he or she? What does he or she do? What do they need? What problems do they need solving? What improvements are they looking for in their life? What do they value? The thing is, if you don't know the answers to these questions, ask. Don't guess in your home office or on the couch. Ask. You want to be specific. You want all of your efforts to be very strategic. Step 2, know your product, service, or idea. From your customer's viewpoint, you need to know, how does the product, service, or idea solve the problem or offer improvement? You need to know, what value and hard results does your product or service offer your customer? Now, this is the part where it's awesome to include numbers and percentages. So we as a society have been trained to respect statistics and respect results that are financially oriented. So if you say 70% of people who, have their own accountant are, reach financial freedom within 18 months. Now, I obviously just made that statistic off the top of my head, but I just want to show you that knowing your numbers and getting strategic is super important. Number three, step 3, under value proposition. You want to know your competitors. How does your product or idea create more value than competing ones? Know your competitors. Know what they're charging. Know what they're doing. That saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer? It applies perfectly right here. Know your competitors. Step 4 is you want to distill customer-oriented proposition. So you want to pull together and answer, why should I buy this specific product or idea? You want, of course, write it from your customer's viewpoint, because and here are some ideas to answer this question. I want to buy this product or idea because it will blank, fill it in. The things I value most about this offer are blank, fill it in. It is better than competing products or ideas because blank, fill it in. And step 5 under value proposition is just to pull it all together. Value proposition is really about looking at things from your customer's viewpoint on a real deal, honest basis, and creating it from there. That is how you spend your 24 hours strategically in your life, and you actually have cash coming in. Part 2 is all about differentiation. So you want to create evangelists for your brand. Evangelist for your brand. Get people excited about what you're working on, what you're offering. A lot of times the people who are excited are people who have actually experienced your stuff. Start with them. Even if you've worked with them a few years ago and you've tweaked your product since then, ask them. If they had a great experience, you want to get it from them. Ask them who they know, because listen, they're your unpaid sales force. Number 2 is you want to expand your current network. Opportunities available to you often correlate to who you know. Put it in your calendar every week for networking time. It is super, super important. Number 3 is you want to be a problem solver. That is who you are to your clients. That is who you are to your peers. And it's even who you are to the people in your personal life. Learn to own it, learn to strengthen it, and become a problem solver. Part 3, we're going to talk about marketability, which is all about being compelling. So we're going to start with your brand story, because your brand story is your UCP, and your UCP is your unique conversation point. Your UCP, as I love to preach about, will help you to stand out in the crowd. It is your story, and it's going to be unique because only you have the combination of your experience and expertise in a way that no one else has, and only you can tell it your way. Your brand story amplifies your brand by making it real, by making it human, by making it relatable in the minds of your customers and your prospects. It helps to set you apart from your competitors, and it helps you to stand out in the crowd. And in today's market world, I don't care what your business is, you need to stand out. You need to have a plan of attack to stand out, stand tall, and to dominate. So, in parting words, your customer's buying decision is very emotionally driven. When people feel like you get them, that you understand them, that you listen to them, that you've done some research into their lifestyle, they will be loyal to you. They will love you. They will be repeat customers. They will tell everybody they know about you. It's just how it works. So that's today's episode on how to generate profitable market value. This is your host, Nicole K. Lundy. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Pretty and Profiting. Want to learn more about me and what I do? Head on over to profitablepersonalbrand.com. Also, I have a super juicy giveaway for one lucky show subscriber. If you want to enter, you just have to do 2 simple things. 1, subscribe to the show. 2, leave a review on iTunes or Stitcher, and you'll be entered into this month's $25 Sephora gift card giveaway. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, stay pretty and stack those profits.